So,
Yes, absolutely. Come on in.
come on in.
Well, I don't know, because you might be scaring them off, Betty.
Listen here.
Okay.
Hear that?
I know your mama.
And she raised mine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you fell
My
in
cousin
love.
raised me actually more than my mom did. Well,
I'm gonna need to be over on the edge.
Yeah.
Julie, I'm gonna need to be more over
I
on
don't
the
even know.
edge. I didn't think about that, yeah.
Have you all stand, the flag is actually right there. You can see this window, put your hand over your heart, we'll see.
Sorry about that. If you want, you can sit next to her.
Oh, say, can
You see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail as the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous tide o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red flare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Everybody, come on in, folks. Come on in and find a seat. We'll let you get settled. I'm doing just it. Yeah. Perfect. Hello. Here. Just back there. Yes. You're standing there. Okay. Mr. Jean? Can you come in and say something about the church?
Oh, yes. Jean?
Mr. Jean,
Hi.
you're wanted at the altar.
I don't know, most of the folks have heard the history of the church a time or two already, but I'll tell a
That's
little bit.
okay, we'd like to hear it again.
Okay, all
Yeah,
right,
just
okay.
have at it.
This church here was
Introduce
built and dedicated on Christmas Day, 1884. That's a pretty old thing. You're sitting in the same pews that were there in dedication at that time. The pulpit was here, the placard on the wall was here. The organ goes back to a time frame that's not part of this church. They preferred the piano, and they had that for many years. The congregation itself was way back to the 1830s, when they came to Kentucky and Tennessee. They settled in central Missouri, in this case, northwest of Columbia, Missouri, and brought their culture and religion with them. And they met for many years in folks' homes and under trees, eventually combined with a local school and became known as the Old Schoolhouse Baptist Church. They did that for some time until the schoolhouse burned down, which presented problems. So in the early 1880s, they began to plan for this building here. The building is very similar to what it was at that time. It used to have 3 bay windows up in front, had a door right here to the outhouse, which we don't need anymore. But anyway, everything is very well, pretty much intact the way it is. There's some vintage pictures in the foyer there of the 1920s, 1940s, and dedication day of 1987. But it was down there for 100 years. During that time, some 36 pastors you see on that plaque back there were pastored this church. So it's got lots and lots of history. Little cemetery over here always went along with the churches that time frame. This church actually had 3 cemeteries across the road from it, and none of those survived. If you go down there now, it's nothing but a plowed field, which presents a reason for having these tombstones over here. There's nobody buried over there. They're just dislocated monuments over the years. But anyway, lots of history here, and appreciate what the city has done for the building here. The reason it's here is because in the 1980s, the congregation got down to just 6 people, and they didn't know what to do with their church, so they gave it to the city. They took it apart completely and rebuilt it on this site and dedicated it again in 1987. Give you some idea of the task involved. This used to be lath and plaster, which means to get to the timbers and rebuild this building, they had to chip off all that concrete. Okay? So there's lots of history and lots of work. Within the last few months, it's been repainted inside and outside. The city is taking good care of it. I'm sure those last 6 people were long gone. I'm very proud of what the city's done. So anyway, lots of history up here. We entertain a lot of school kids for spring outings, and it's been being put for good use. Okay? All right?
Thank you.
Yeah, very good.
Well, now, she is Bad Betty, but I am Aunt Betty. And the program that we're going to do today, there will be some songs that I do by myself. There will be some songs that I want the audience to sing along with. So that's why I have this board over here. That's my list. And so all the songs that I have chosen today are in the time frame. This is the year 1866. There is one song, and I think you'll recognize it. It comes a little later in the program. That was written around after 1882, but it fit in so well with today's activities and skits that I wanted to do a special one. So, how many knows what this instrument's called? How about you children there in the seat? You know what this thing's called? That's right, a banjo. This is a newer instrument, but it has been modeled after the old-time instruments. Long ago, they used to take calf skin and stretch over this and hold it down, and this part's called the head. And it would have looked very similar to this, but it was very temperamental in humidity, and the hide could expand and contract, so you were constantly trying to keep your instrument in tune. Well, they have come out for modern day times with this synthetic head that's much more, it's more reliable to use. So now this is an open back banjo, and some of the newer banjos later on in the 1900s, they started putting what's called a resonator on the back, and you see those in modern day bands like bluegrass bands. But this is the old time open back. The style that I use when I play is called claw hammer, and you hold see your hand like that. It's like you're holding a hammer and you're going down. That's a claw hammer style banjo. So the first song that I'm going to do is from 1848, and now I am getting old and I'm losing my mind, so I cannot remember all the words. So I have to have my words over here. So don't be offended if I don't look at you sometimes, because I'll be sitting here doing this. This is written by Stephen Foster, as I said, in 1848. And he was a very popular songwriter in that era. He wrote lots of, he would have been the modern day, he would have been winning Grammys for his songs. He was really popular.